Hi, this is Elkin, and welcome back to my channel. This is an unscheduled video. Reason I'm doing this video is because of recently one of our YouTubers filmed trains, Janson Asselin. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. The great YouTuber from Michigan, he films that short line. This individual called the police on him, saying he's, all kinds of crazy stuff about derailing a train and stuff. Oh, that he did it so he could film it from his kitchen window. And like, gee, how many times have I lived in an apartment and my kitchen window is nowhere near where the train is? Yes, he showed it. You couldn't see a train from there. So how could you plan to do it? I mean, are your trucks that bad, Mr. Contractor? But basically, yeah, I understand what he's going through right now. Because when I used to work for New York City Transit, and I worked for them for 33 years, unfortunately, I've been served with court papers 3 times from the city of New York and New York City Transit over the tail law. They thought we were going to go on strike a couple of times. 1999, 2002, and 2005. Yeah, we did go on strike in 2005. We paid dearly for that. But then, here's the kicker. Again, in 2013, they were threatening to take us to court and serve us papers again under the same tail law. Why? Falsely accusing us of doing a job slowdown. We had people jumping or falling in front of the trains. It was a very bad year. There were so many people getting hit by trains. I even had to eliminate songs with the word jump out of my playlist, including one of Taylor Swift's songs. So that's how bad it was. The union put out a poster and they said, make believe you're coming into a work zone, entering the station, be safe, getting in. Then as soon as you're finished, take off like you normally do. So the management saw that and took it as a threat that we're trying to do a job slowdown. I think the contract negotiation was going on for that year. So they threatened to take us to court one day. They even advertised it on the news that they were going to go to court that day to get the papers and injunction and all that stuff set up. Both the City of New York and New York Transit, so I would have been served papers for the 4th time. But what happened that day was they had 2 passengers got hit by 2 different trains at the same station. So the first incident happened on the express track at 125th Street, Lexington Avenue. While they were trying to clear that incident up, the second train that came in, everything was going on the local tracks from the express and local. Local train came in, a 6 train, picked up the passengers, took off. Somebody had to go in between cars to go to the bathroom. We don't have bathrooms on our trains. So he's trying to do his business between cars, and unfortunately, there's a section of the line that as soon as the 4 and the 5 trains dip underneath the 6 line, there's 2 tracks left, and they merge. And they have a short curve, left and right, or right and left, to one track. And unfortunately, he didn't hold on when the train hit that curve. So, lost his balance, fell underneath the wheels of the train, and lost his life. So now we have 2 trains disabled, 2 passengers injured, 1 fatality, 1 on 6. And all of a sudden, the busiest line in the world is shut down. The whole east side had no subway service. We didn't have the Second Avenue subway back then. And those 2 officials had egg in their face. because one, when the black box came back from both trains are operating normal speed. And there had been a slowdown, as they claimed. The second train wouldn't have been coming on that curve at its normal speed. So, oh, and by the way, the media was riding our trains that time period, looking for any evidence of a slowdown. They didn't find anything. We have black boxes in trains. We just can't do a slowdown and not have this thing recorded. One reporter said that they should use the black boxes as evidence in court, in case of, slowdown, stuff like that. And I had to shut her down, and I said, no, because if they start doing that, then you're going to defeat the purpose of the black box. You want people to operate safely. You know there's a black box there. You don't want to be messing with it, because that black box could save you or crucify you in the event of an incident. And people who don't give a crap did pay dearly for that. We had a motorman operate recklessly his train on a certain line. He had a break in an emergency situation, but you don't think he walked around his train at all, because he got on. Whatever he did, he did it quickly. The short period of time that he did it would not give enough time for a person to walk around, especially in the area he was at, because there's a wall on one side. It would take you a long time to go checking underneath the train. So what happens? Not saying anything. Train moved. After the train started leaving there, and then somebody discovered a body. So what happens? All these people that passed by that body that day, everybody had to go down for a investigation and a drug test. One person showed up in his pajamas. It made the news. Somebody banged it in. That guy got in trouble pretty bad. He got demoted from motorman back to tower operator or something. I don't know if they did any further discipline when the information came out in the press, but it was pretty bad. So yes, those two officials never showed up on TV ever again after that. So yes, Jason, I understand what you're going through with legal issues, but you know what? You know that lawyer that's on YouTube, Steve Lato, maybe you should contact him and see what he can do for you, because he's from Michigan too, so maybe he can help you there. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe pro bono. Who knows? Anything that could help. So I'm doing this video in support of you. I hope things will work out. I tell you, we had to work with contractors too. And, now the contractor we had the biggest issues, of course, is guys putting in the CBTC. Took too long to do it on the 7 line. I mean, how long? You had several TA presidents came and go. CBTC still wasn't working. Andy Bradford showed up, and he gave them the riot act. If they didn't get this damn thing done, they were out of there. Lawrence G. Ruder would never have done that. But then Lawrence G. Ruder wouldn't have been able to get 10 free subway cars from Bombardier when they screwed up the order. They're now a part of Alstom, but that's the point. These legal issues happen from time to time, and I hope you're able to resolve this. If this guy doesn't want to resolve it, well, that's his problem. I'm hoping that somebody will come help you out, and that'll be the end of it. So as I can't say so long for now, don't forget to stop.